buka dekat ni tempat Angah duduk dulu. Mana kawasan?
You are connected. Error.
So I've been here before a few times, but it's never been like this. This is amazing how packed it is. Again, we're not using a microphone. I want you to hear these noises. Well, I don't know if somebody here was a Liverpool fan. Busy place today. It's fabulous. I've tried to come out a few times and make videos, and I've just not been able to think of anything worthwhile to say. It's just been like, yeah. After we came back from Tiamen, well, I think I did okay. They weren't great, but they were okay. After I came back from Tiamen, yeah, it's been well over a week now. I'm struggling. I felt to make a video. I think I might get wet on the way home. On the way down, I skirted with big storms, not thunder, big rainstorms. I just kept catching the edge of them. You can see in front of me was totally black. Then I just kept turning away from them. So, that was cool. I think I'm going to change my mask in a minute too. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it on. I'll see what damage can be done here by creatures that eat wood. And this is a country of traditional wooden houses, which explains why a lot of the traditional wooden houses didn't survive very long. Everything gets eaten. So this is kind of what gets washed up onto the shore. All this wood is wood that's been washed up. Obviously some rubbish. That happens. And then you can see the mangrove. Hi. So we're coming to the water park now. Do you want me to take one for both of you?
Yes.
You want me to take one for both of you? Yeah. Yeah? 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay. You're welcome. So yeah, I took pictures and I spoke. Counted to 3 in Malay. Look at me, what a star. Alright, look at this out here. As you can see, a lot of boats parked up. Now, these could be for Johor port, or they could be for Singapore port. It's amazing the amount of boats that you get locked up. Hey, Bola. Amazing the amount of boats you get sitting in the water out here, ready to go and do their thing. And what we got in there? Hey, brother. Hey. I've never been here when it's been this busy. It's quite cool. Everyone's decided to come out. Probably helps that yesterday was a bank holiday. Not yesterday, Thursday, so probably people are taking long weekends. Come out. I'm not going to go right to the front because it's an important view, but this is it. End. I love this. Oh, come on, this is fabulous. So they're using, this is water pipe. And they're even using the water pipe fittings. You've got to admire that. That's clever stuff. Clever stuff. I mean, there's a million better things you could have used, but hey, you've got to admire the inventiveness. And of course, that means they can join links, like cheap and easy to replace. I don't think we're going to see any monkeys today. There's way too many people around, so the monkeys will be out their way, keeping out of harm's way. There's 3 stages of maskdom, or 4 stages, I guess. Stage number 1 is you wear it properly, like that young lady there. Stage number 2 is you wear it under your nose, therefore negating the benefit of it altogether. Stage number 3 is you wear it under your chin. And stage number 4 is you don't bother wearing one because America. And I know, people say, oh, you're a sheep. You've sold your freedom. Hello, how are you?
I'm like 7 years old.
You're like 7 years old? My granddaughter's like 8 years old.
Another year I'm gonna be 9 years old.
Oh, I think you have to do 8 first before you can be 9.
I ate it right, I tricked you. I was 7, but I'm 8.
Yeah, okay, I see. Well, my granddaughter's 8 as well.
So next time I'm gonna be 8.
Next time, that's cool. When you're 8, you know? How long?
Next time I'm like 365 days.
365 days you'll be 8.
Another many years.
Cool. I'm sweating like a bastard inside this mask. So now we're going to go to the end where people go fishing off of here. So, nice. It's a beautiful day. Everyone's out. The gentleman's out. You from Johor? Johor. From Johor, I see. All the best people from Johor. And so you can see the proper, this is mangrove-like, proper mangrove. The good thing is, I think, this area is pretty much protected because they're treating this as a national park. And they should do, because obviously you can see how many people are here. Looks to me like they've done a lot of maintenance work since I was last here. Coming out of the second jetty. Again, you can still see. So the thin line you can see in the, before the boats, that's all reclaimed sort of land, like a. I guess it's a protective barrier just to keep the wash away from all the big boats going through. That would be my poor guess. Look at the sky. So the sky isn't looking too promising for me, but it's an hour ride. I'm not going to get wet, but there's much worse things to do in the world than get wet, isn't there? As long as I ride carefully, we'll be okay. So I'm a walking contradiction. I'm wearing my motorbike jacket, padded. On the ride down, I was wearing my full face helmet and my gloves. And I tend to try to do that whenever I ride the baby Ninja. It's only at 250, it's not like I'm doing 150 miles an hour. And then I'll go out on my little Damac 125 and I'll be wearing an open face helmet, shorts and a t-shirt. It's freaking ridiculous, frankly. I guess I'm just hoping that if I'm going to crash, I crash on the bigger bike, which seems a bit ridiculous. But it really is too hot to wear your bloody stuff unless you have to, and I don't. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm done. It's really nice. I mean, it's a long ride, long drive for, you know, a little entertainment, but it's a beautiful place to come. And I can see that the weather's going to be shit on the way home, so, you know, it gives myself plenty of time Ride carefully. I have this thing in my mind that it's going to rain and I'm going to stop somewhere and shelter from the rain. 90% of the time I won't even do that. I just think, heff it, I'll keep riding. I'm only getting wet, I'll go home. I get home drenched, but you know, it's not so bad. It's not cold, I'm sweating like a piggy here. The other thing is I'll stop and I'll hang around for 10-15 minutes in shelter. Probably when I'm already wet as well, so that's kind of pointless. And then what happens is after 10 or 15 minutes I'll get bored, because how long is this rain going to go on for? So I get on the bike and I get wet anyway, so ultimately unless I find somewhere to stop and eat, I'm getting wet. I think that's where we are here. We're going to get wet.
Hit that like and subscribe button.